Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Nice to see everybody again. If you're new here, hi, I'm Chris. If you're not new, welcome back. Welcome to my cozy fall, autumn inspired town core island, Ravenwood. I'm going to show you the map here real quick. Oops, as you can tell, I have never opened my map. Anyway, so this is what we're working with. As you can see, everything's flat. I got a couple of houses and stuff I still need to move. But villagers we have are Teddy and Hazel. Those two were actually my starters, so they will not be leaving. Poppy, Cranston, who's not staying, Lucky, Kiki, Zell is not staying, and I ended up with Lily, who, as cute as she is also not staying. She does not really fit the vibe. I am still debating as on this island as well as like I am on Camelot on whether I'm going to have 10 villagers or not. But so far I have 5 out of 8 so far that I am keeping. And I was aiming for an orange airport, and I got an orange airport and then Teddy and Hazel on my very first map roll, so that was really exciting. What we are working on today will be our entrance. There's Kiki sitting right in the middle of everything. I have my pathing laid down already. This is all we are working. This is as far as we are going to go. I haven't quite decided what I am doing for resident services just yet. This may or may not lead to either a neighborhood or a shopping district. Have not fully decided yet. The front part of the island, let me pull up the map here again real quick. Front part of the island, basically to maybe roughly to where Lily's house is currently, is going to be heavily inspired by Salem, Massachusetts and their Halloween celebrations that they have every year, as well as Keeley Games Island Booville, which she did last year. I'm going to borrow a couple of builds from that. Not too many, just a couple. The back of the island is going to be dark, haunting, mysterious. I'm going to try and have this set during a foggy time so that way the back is foggy. And it's going to be inspired by the legend of Sleepy Hollow and the Headless Horseman. So there's going to be, I'm going to try and do the bridge. I'm going to figure out a way to have the Headless Horseman, maybe on a standee or something. There's going to be a graveyard and all kinds of stuff. So I'm really looking forward to getting this island going. I love the fall. I am already counting down the days until Halloween, and we're not even to summer yet. But I'm going to go ahead and get into my storage locker here, or storage shed, whatever you want to call it, and start getting some stuff out. But while I'm doing this, how has everybody's week been? Mine so far has been going pretty good. Better than last week, which last week wasn't bad per se. I just had, how do I start this story? It was truck day, basically. For some reason, it's always truck day. There they are. And so this was last week, Tuesday. I'm standing right inside of the warehouse doors talking to, do I have my shovel? Yes, I do. Talking to our manager, main store manager. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my trees. And I turn around, still inside the warehouse, and this customer just shoves her basket full of stuff at me, says, "Here, can you hold this? I'll be right back," and walks off. Just heads towards the front of the store and leaves. I'm like, all right. Like, I can't just stand here and hold your basket for you. It's going up on 5 o'clock. I leave at 5. I forgot my fencing. So she's long gone by this point. I am looking very confused. My coworkers are laughing. I'm like, I'm just going to set this down and go finish my stuff so that way I can go home. I still Don't know if she ever came back and picked up her basket. I never asked. I probably should because admittedly I am kind of curious. Let's see. We start with a decorative pillar. And not the towers. No. Lantern. And give her a spin. Kind of gonna alternate the decorative pillars with the spooky fencing on both sides, at least here on the front. I'll kind of show you what I mean. And then we do 2 pieces, decorative pillar, 2 pieces, decorative pillar, and then okay, hold on. Where's my plain party lights archway? Because now I'm wondering if I did this wrong. Whoops. Well, not necessarily wrong, but... Nope, that's how I wanted it. Okay. I just need to pull this back out because behind all of those, I am going to do hedge fencing. So let me get the rest of my pillars in. I hope everybody's week and everything is going well. I know we are headed towards the weekend. I'm recording this on Wednesday night. I really shouldn't be. I should be getting something to eat and finishing up what I was working on over on Camelot, but I wanted to get this up and ready to go. And then my hedges, that's the iron and stone fence. I use that elsewhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 1 piece here, so that way I can do that and everything is straight. Alright. And then this is all the way across. Hi, Flick. I have not been talking to Flick on either island, which honestly is a bit of a bummer. He's actually one of my favorite NPCs. But I just, at least for this, well, nah, for this island I'm not going to need any bug models. And 2. And then decorative pillars. Do I even have, okay. Making sure I grab some. We're gonna need another trip to my storage anyway. Did I not grab enough spooky lanterns? Oh, for goodness sakes. Alright, we'll have to go grab some more of those, but that's fine. I'll race back over here, grab some more stuff while I am here. But I haven't decided when I'm going to set the dream address for this island just yet. So I'm gonna grab some more stuff while I'm here. Because October in-game, everything is still very green. It's not until mid-November where you start getting... Where are the chairs? All the way up at the top, aren't they? It's not until mid-November where you start getting the color-changing leaves and everything. And like I've said in, previous videos before, I'm from the Midwest. Halloween, it could be gorgeous, absolutely sunny, and the leaves are falling and everything, and it's beautiful out. Or it could be below 0 and you're buried under snow. And I have gone trick-or-treating in a blizzard before. I was very little at that point, but I'm wearing snow pants underneath my angel costume, and people are sitting in their garages in shorts and t-shirts handing out candy with heaters on. So I don't know when I'm gonna set the dream address yet, basically is what I am saying. That was kind of a tangent I didn't need to go on again. Unfortunately, it's another ADHD thing, but I do tend to sound like a broken record, go on rants, go on tangents that nobody cares about, and honestly, when I'm listening back, even I don't care. But that's alright. Is what it is. Alright, so that is those are the pillars and stuff done there. So where is that playing party lights archway? Okay, that's as far up as that can go. That's good. Iron garden bench. Same on either side. The matchiness of this entrance does not go far. I did not want this entrance to be very matchy. I am missing another plain party lights archway. Today's kind of been an off ADHD day. It's one of those days where I think maybe I should get back on my meds. But then I'm like, you know what? No, you don't have a steady enough schedule. That will totally screw everything. So let's put this out, and then right next to it, so the towers. And then one here. Oops, that's a chair. And give her a spin. Then here. And here. Alright, that's done. And then what was here were my street lamps. Alright, and then this is where I need this fencing. Because this goes all the way across. I'm using all three types of fencing, the hedges, spooky fencing, and the iron and stone. The iron and stone, I don't think it'll get used too heavily up here in the front. It is going to get used very heavily on the back, which I am kind of anxious to get. I already know some of what I want to do on the back, or in the back, but I don't want to fly that direction too quickly. Alright, and you can go this way. Alright, good. And then starting right here were my tables and chairs. Now I think what's going to be over here is going to be like a little cafe or something, if I'm going to do the shopping district that way. I have not fully decided yet. So these tables and chairs are just kind of going to be here with stuff on them just for the time being. And then we'll do the other one here. That's too far up. I need you to come down one. Okay. And then the table. Cat, please put your claws away. That's my toe. I haven't opened the deck for you. What are you doing inside? Okay, now can you still... Okay. Make sure you can still sit. And one here. It's funny that I am turning all of these tables because as soon as I go to get the stuff that I am putting on them, I'm going to have to spin them to place said items and then spin them back. I don't know why I keep giving myself more headaches. Alright, so we've got those. So other than what goes on the table and a couple of things here in the walkway like scattered papers and leaf piles, that side's done. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those items while I'm thinking about them. Let's see. Grab these while I am also thinking about them because I need some of them for out the road. I need one cruiser bike. Fountain. Let's see. I have not used any of those yet. None of these yet. I need these. Let's see. So, some spooky cookies. We'll see which one I like better. A book And I need this, and then a chessboard. And I think for the time being, that is everything. Yes, it is. Alright. I did not grab my... Did I grab my scattered papers? Nope, I bet I walked... Went right over them, which I did. I grabbed those. While I'm thinking about it, all this back and forth, I'm sure is going to drive people mad. So I need the 3 that I have customized. Alright. So first, let's get things onto this table, which this one is... Whoops. Well, I've got some spooky cookies. Would anybody like one? Those cookies actually do look really delicious. I might try and make those this year. It's what I had when I was planning this out, but I think I like the spooky cookies better. I'm just going to turn this and then just so they're facing one of the tables. Okay. And then chessboard. I have no idea what direction this board is actually supposed to go in. We're gonna go with that. And this one gets a book. Alright. And then here, we're gonna drop some scattered papers. It didn't go exactly where I wanted it. And this one is customized with a hayride, little invite that I found. And then these both will be, oops. That's also the hayride, wrong one. Okay, so I only had one of these that was customized with the haunted house. Which haunted house is going to be headed towards the back of the island, I think is where I want that. So we got a pile of leaves. And then over here is where the fountain that I pulled is going to go. I went back and forth between the fountain and the spooky carriage, and I really ended up liking the fountain more. I am going to use this spooky carriage. I think my neighborhood is going to have not necessarily a cul-de-sac, but a street that has like a dead end to it or something where I can do a display. I haven't fully decided yet. Like I said, I have a lot of inspiration from Kaylee Games, and I'm trying not to be, you know, I am trying very hard not to copy, because obviously that's not what I want to do. I want to make my own spin on all this stuff. So, and then this other festival garland. Alright, and the front, other than that other scattered papers right there. And then, where's my yellow leaf pile? Yellow. There we go. Right there. Alright, so we are going to do this part right here, and then that is as far as I am going for today. Just because I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do around resident services just yet. I'm going to put this away before I get myself confused. Okay. And then I need to pull out just a couple of street lamps. And I think that's it. I'm not going too heavy on the Halloween right here in the entrance. I plan to go very heavy with it on other sections of the island. The neighborhood's going to be very heavily Halloween and spooky. You know, everybody is going to have candy that they're going to be handing out, and with any luck, I don't know if I want to set this dream address on Halloween itself and have Jack walking around, but I'm going to try and see if there's a way I can get all my villagers in costumes for the dream address. I might just have to give them all gifts and then set the dream address after they after they put them on. We'll see. Let's see. I think right there, I'm going to do another decorative pillar. So right there will be another one. All right, I need to go get those. That was getting a little bit too repetitive for me. And normally I don't mind, but I want to make use of these decorative pillars to not really, you know, send home the town core vibes, but there we go. I'm scrolling through and I'm like, I need to go to Treasure Islands. I need to get more stuff. And it's like, girl, you got plenty of stuff to get yourself through for a bit. Calm thyself. All right. Yeah, that looks much better. Oops, that's not going to fit on top of the pillar, although that would be absolutely hysterical if it did. And then our other pillar. Give it a shove. Alright, that looks good there. Right here is going to be, yeah, the cruiser bike. Give it a shove over, kind of like somebody's parked it. And then right next to it is going to be the recycled paper bundle, which looks like a stack of newspapers. So maybe this is the Paperboy's bike. And then I just need the rest of these leaf piles and we will be done. So we'll do a red one there. Toss our other yellow one here. Do the other just random pile of leaves right here. And then right over here will be our last red one. And that is it for today. We have finished our entrance on Ravenwood. I keep wanting to say Ravenclaw or Brookwood, which, if anybody here is a Harry Potter fan or Hogwarts Legacy, you'll know what I mean. But I will give you guys the final beauty shots, and then I will be back momentarily to kind of, I guess, do our outro and talk about what we may do next. I will be right back. Alright, you guys, with that, we are done. We are all finished today on Ravenwood. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And I will see you guys on Tuesday with Camelot's next build. I am working on a big section of it off camera just because it is so monotonous and so huge. But I will see you guys then. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your week. Like I said, have a great weekend. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!